afternoon. My name is Angela Garcia. Today I am going to talk about tux technology. And in other hand, I'm going to talk about some tips about important information about technology. And if you are a good teacher, you have to take into account this. Okay, to start, you know that the technology has had a big impact in our work because in our classes or our classrooms it's necessary to apply this different methodology with technology and innovative and maybe dynamic methodology according with this type of tools that is technology. Okay, to start, you know that is very important the use of blogs because in this you improve your communicative skills that in general is reading and writing, because the English teacher is necessary that use different tools like blogs because the teacher can post different materials, reading materials, and the students can look that type of methodology or information and start to write in your blogs what understand about the reading, and it kind of a methodology is very useful and important to the knowledge student. um what I think that the blogs is very important to the English perception or to English teaching because in that way you can improve your ability, your skills in when you are practicing it. Okay, I don't know. I think that the more, according with the readings, the most important methodology is the blogs because you have the opportunity to write and share different opinions or of points of view about your partners, and you can write and explore your knowledge through using this type of blogs. According with the readings, the blogging tool is very attractive and which is the manner to communicate the foreign language. In that way, you can learn and understand different reflection groups maybe, and it is very useful, and it causes a lot of motivation with different ideas, and it's necessary that the student have the motivation or the attitude to take that. Okay, another thing that I think is very useful is the methodology alternative because it help the students to develop better digital literacy. And you know, I told you about the technology has had a big impact in our lives, and it incomes developed and develop different values. The technology advance it will lead to in the future wisely and produce for benefit in a society. um, I think that the use an informational technology in the classroom are not equipped to students with the abilities, yeah, that they need to survive in a real world. It's necessary that the student uh, ha, um, have has the opportunity to interact with other people, to develop your skills in a real contest. And for that reason, I think that is very important, this kind of methodology. Okay, and it is very helpful and important different programs that you can interact with your students or teach to improve your skills, like Webcast is a program that recognizes that the principal role to the teacher is to serve as a facilitator through technology. Yeah. Another is that they collect information but also analyze, synthesize, and transform it into something new. Another opportunity, according with this kind of methodology, is create an opportunity for collaboration, as students need to work together to complete different goals. Finish maybe with the semester, or maybe in the high school or primary school maybe. Another idea that is very important with different programs, like maybe like an example Webcast that I told you, is increase students exposed to include to English language. Is very important improve this kind of ability. And in another way is very important improve student critical thinking skills. Or maybe it's very important increase students motivation by create a link, because be between English courses, because I think that is very helpful and important, the motivation that the students have in this moment. And the final, I consider that the wiki technology is very helpful, because the English courses becomes in a innovative means of in interacting teaching and learning tools in classroom. I told you that increase again the collaboration, interaction, and reflection of the different topics about and using week. Effective use of wiki grading systems of students recognize the participation and interactive redaction, reflexive and constructive, a constructive methodology. And I think is I like a lot, and I will emphasize different methodologies like interview and observations, because it's very necessary that the students have the opportunity has the opportunity to interact with others, because it's necessary that start to practice your English in different ways. Okay, to final this video, I will share with you some tips. If you are a good teacher, you will think obviously first in your students, in the knowledge of your students. The first one, for me, is the use the majority of time the technology for motivate your students. The second is use the technology to join your students to work in pair, develop different values, because it's very important that they have um, the attitude, the collaboration with your parents. And the third one is things all time in new methodology to improve your classes and your students' attention, because it's very necessary that your students to start to to know maybe some information is necessary that your student have has the attitude to learn some new information. And the final, create the new opportunity to explore new ways to teach English, like programs, week, blogs, and etc. And I like a lot this type of readings, and I hope that you like this video. You have the opportunity to take these some tips when you are learning or teaching English. Thank you.